It's been dispiriting, to say the least, to witness atrocity on top of atrocity, particularly those directed against civilian population.
As Russia continues its unprovoked war on Ukraine, several photos and videos have been circulating online showing the death and destruction the Russian forces have inflicted on civilians. The question that many are asking now, is this considered genocide? A warning to our viewers, some of the content we are about to show may be disturbing for some. The tragic pictures from Bucha have captured the attention of the world. Ukrainian authorities have put forward claims of genocide against Russian President Vladimir Putin and Russia to the International Court of Justice. Should the genocide charge be leveraged, this could bring a stronger and more swift response from the international community.
I do think, though, we need to be very careful about the use of that term, and we have to have an evidence-based approach.
Adam Muller, a professor at the University of Manitoba and the former vice president of the International Association of Genocide Scholars, says the act of genocide is not against individuals, but against groups. One of those groups is a national group, for example, Ukrainians. He says the massacre in Bucha is a step in the genocidal process, but the issue is providing intent.
There has to be a deliberate and self-conscious effort made, intentional effort made on the part of Russian authorities to destroy the Ukrainian nation. I think that's actually arguable, but then we need to understand what's gone on in Bucha as part of a larger pattern deliberately organized around an attempt to destroy Ukraine as such.
Ukrainian and Russian delegations have met several times in the past few weeks to find a possible peaceful and diplomatic solution to end this war, but some say with the violence seen in places like Bucha and Mariupol, that is no longer on the table.
They are now liable as war criminals, and it's actually looking worse because we're now looking at crimes against humanity and genocide.
This is not the first time genocide has been talked about in Ukraine. Between 1932 and 1933, Soviet Union leader Joseph Stalin ordered food seizures aimed at starving Ukrainian peasantry, resulting in the deaths of millions of Ukrainians. Shkandri says there is no way NATO countries should allow this to continue.
This madness of the Putin administration is now threatening Poland, the Baltics, Moldova. I mean, there's just no end to this.
With the evidence coming out of Ukraine, Mueller says the international community shouldn't hesitate to leverage justice claims, as the massacre in Bucha is not a singular event, but one that he says is occurring across the country.
It's clearly the case that what's going on is both illegal and immoral, and we should do something in light to prevent this conflict from continuing.
In Winnipeg, Alex Karpa, City News.